Welcome to the end of the road. I'm on a road called Panoche Road. And if you speak Spanish, you'll understand what that means. I am on a solo trip here, just with my dog. Just with my dog Gumby here. And we are looking for super blooms this weekend. But yeah, I got to the end of the road, closed due to the rain. Doesn't look like it's been raining out here, but I don't want to chance it. There was a couple dudes that went on their motorcycles, but I have a two-wheel drive van. Let me give everyone a tour of the 2016 Chevy City Express. It's definitely not the final version of this van. So I'm going to switch over the camera now and give you a quick tour. I try to clean it as much as possible, but since this road is closed, I just stopped for lunch and I'm bored. So what any typical person, and also if you want one of these COVID-1984 stickers, leave a comment and I will send you some for free. But anyways, Yeti cooler, not much in here now because I just eaten, but block of cheese, tortillas, salsa, tepache, this is oat milk, water, beer. So this is the kind of cot. It's made from an old pallet and some 2x4s. It's on its last legs for sure. As you can see, it's wobbly. But yeah, I just have a sleeping mat on here. Underneath I have a yoga mat and just a piece of cardboard to keep the yoga mat from sliding off when I make turns. Just use a blanket, have pillows, trash bag right here. These are all of the window coverings. I'm utilizing I forget what this is called, bulkhead cage or whatever. Just hanging some sweaty socks. I have a couple hats. I have too many hats just for overnighter. A USB fan, which is very nice. On this side, dog bed. Typically, when I went with my girlfriend on trips in the past, so far we don't bring the dog bed, but luxury item this trip. Let me get this out of the way. So here I have just a milk crate. This is like the basic camping gear. So I have like the quick single propane burner thing that just goes on top of the propane. I have an actual like butane stove top, just random like knives, toilet paper, napkins, cutting utensils, a broom, first aid kit, some first aid or some sunscreen, which I should use because it's hot. And I kind of just stuff all my shit there. Just a random bungee cord, magnet lights, LED lights here. Obviously when the car is on, the top lights go. Just another headlight with a clamp there. That's basically it, to be quite honest. This side of the car, oops, laptop. I was trying to do some work at some point during this trip. That hurt. Anyways, no point in this door, but it is helpful when you can't reach something I like to kind of stuff like the dog stuff here behind the Yeti cooler and whatever else fits here. Let's see. From the intro video, I've added this kafia or hata in the back. It's spare. It kind of gives it a good vibe when it's down when we're sleeping, so nobody can peek in, which is cool. Got a whole little Latino Arab thing going in the car. Important Palo Santo burning a smudge stick. Nothing really cool in here. Obviously, I got the drone. We've been droning a lot today. I added this roof rail, crossbars, and then the basket from my old car. Tried to paint it, but it didn't really work out so well, so I don't know what's going on there. Kind of a camo fairing there. But that's basically it, guys. Oh, I forgot, maybe I always have this table so I could use it to cook, use it to put my laptop on, whatever. Do you have anything to say? I guess not. So we're gonna get back on the road. I realized I didn't mention where I was. So right now, technically Central California, in between the coastal mountains. I'm in San Benito County. But I went to Pinnacles National Park last night because we stayed there last weekend and I just wanted to utilize it. But it's so fucking packed because of the super blooms. I can't really bring this guy on the trails with me, so I just took off in the morning. I slept there in the parking lot, and I took off in the morning, and I was just droning in the, I don't really know what mountain range this is, to be honest, but it's San Benito County, and then I ran into that road closure sign, so I have to turn and back around and go like 8 miles back, and then there's another road that takes me out from the coastal side to like Central California, and then I'm gonna head back home because I have yard work to do. I'm hoping I can get back there in the next 3 hours so I can do some yard work, so I could lay in our hammock in the backyard. And next for the van here, what I want to do is I need to go to SoCal to pick up some tools because I don't want to buy tools. Like a skill saw, like a table saw, router kind of stuff. Some other odds and ends, clamps, extra clamps, stuff like that my dad has extra. And then I'm gonna start kind of redoing the inside of the van here. What I want to do, two things that I want to do. First is the flooring, which is just a piece of carpet from Urban Outfitters and like a anti-slip pad, and that's like the flooring that van came with. It's like rubber or something. And then the roof. So those are the first two like big ticket items that I want to make. And obviously a new bed that I can pull out so I don't have to sleep on the floor when my girlfriend's in the van with me. But yeah, first I need to go to SoCal to pick up tools. So if you're in SoCal and you have some tools that I could use to fix up this van, let me know. If you have any tips or anything about building stuff, let me know too. There's a lot of van channels that I see that have Ford Transit Connects, and believe me, that's the van I wanted. But they're just so old now and so beat up and so many miles and they're very expensive. I didn't get one of those. My next runner-up was actually the Ram Master City, but they were kind of expensive as well, even for like old ones. I got this for, I guess, with inflation, a pretty good price. I won't say what it is unless you comment, and I can tell you how much I paid for it. But it has very low miles, 120 I believe, and I don't see too many people at least in the United States with this van doing any conversions. I see a couple people in Europe that have done some conversions for these, and they're going to be major inspirations when I start building this out. But there's not a lot of people with these, and I like to do what not a lot of people do. Of course, I'd like, if I had the money, to buy a Sprinter van, but one, it's very bad on gas. This thing gets, with my roof rack on here, loaded like 23, 25 miles per gallon. And I don't need to like live in the van. It's really just to sleep in and to hang out and on times like this when the road is shut. So I added this portion of the video after I was about like cleaning up the van so I can leave. But I just wanted to add a little bit more. So again, I don't know how many times I've said it, but thank you for subscribing if you are new. And let me know if you want to see anything specific, okay? Thank you for watching. And you know, one last thing, maybe I'll get you good at this YouTube thing soon. But if you do want to support the channel, I haven't gotten a Patreon or anything set up, but I do have a Bitcoin link that you can send Bitcoin to in the description of all my videos. And you can buy some merch, mostly coffee, fresh roasted coffees, Arabic coffees, and Mexican style pickles. So, you know, the taqueria pickles, carrots, jalapenos, onions. I will ship that shit to you. If you want to go onto our Instagram, zocalo.provisions, and order there. Maybe I'll start putting the link in here too. But yeah, if you want to support the channel and you don't want to give me money, buy coffees or pickles from me and I'll send them to you and you'll support the channel. So I'm trying not to be such a grifter.